Today we're using Reese's chocolate in 21 different ways, from Reese's banana bread to Reese's milkshake. First, we're starting off with Reese's lava cake. This one's super simple to make. So into a bowl, I'm gonna go in with about half a cup of chocolate chips and 1 tablespoon of butter. Now I'm gonna pop this into the microwave until everything fully melts. Okay, now that our chocolate is fully melted, we're gonna be adding about 1 tablespoon of sugar, 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. Give that a good mix. Now we're gonna be adding in 1 egg yolk and just give that a good whisk. And finally, we're gonna be adding in 1 tablespoon of flour. And right here, we pretty much have the base of our lava cake. It's that simple. To ensure our lava cake pops out of our ramekin bowl, we're gonna go ahead and spray this with non-stick spray. And then to that, we're gonna be adding in a little bit of cocoa powder. We're gonna take our beautiful lava cake batter, put about half of it in, and then we're gonna take a Reese's peanut butter cup and put that into the center of our lava cake. Cover the top with some more of that lava cake batter. There we have it. Our lava cake is ready to be popped into a 350-degree oven for about 30 minutes. All right, our lava cake is officially out of the oven here. Now to level up our lava cake, we're gonna drizzle some peanut butter on top here and a Reese's mini here. And here we have it, Reese's lava cake. Oh my goodness, this is so good. Let's go to the next. Next, we're gonna be making Reese's Crunch Bars. This thing is absolutely amazing and very easy to make. Okay, to a bowl, I'm going in with 2 cups of chocolate chips, about half a cup of butter, and about 2 cups of peanut butter. And now I'm gonna pop this into the microwave until everything fully melts. Okay, while that's melting, I'm gonna take 6 Reese's cups and chop them up. Oh my goodness. Gonna go ahead and mix everything together until well incorporated. This smells ridiculous. Okay, to this, we're gonna be adding in 2 cups of Rice Krispie Treats. That's what's gonna give us that crunch. Okay, once the Rice Krispie Treats are fully coated here, we're gonna go in with our chopped Reese's cups. Okay, now into an 8x8 baking pan, I'm gonna throw in half of my Crunch Bar mix in here. Flatten this out, beautiful. We're gonna open up some more Reese's cups here and cover this with some more of that crunch mix. And finally, I'm gonna toss this into the fridge until it fully sets. After about 1 hour, our Crunch Bar is officially ready. You could cut them into any shape you want. I'm just gonna go squares here. Reese's Crunch Bar, here we go. Listen to the crunch. Get this away from me, I'm gonna eat the whole thing. Next, we're gonna be making a Reese's pie. Into a bowl, I'm going in with 1 whole block of cream cheese and 1 whole 8-ounce tub of Cool Whip. Now we're gonna take our hand mixer and we're just gonna whip this all together. And now to this, I'm gonna go in with about 6, maybe 7, maybe 8 Reese's cups. And I'm not gonna try to crush the Reese's cups too much. I still want some chunks in there, so when I take a bite of my pie, it just crunches in my mouth. That's the best part. Into a graham cracker pie crust, I'm gonna go ahead and add in our mixture here. You wanna go slow here to make sure it's nice and even. Now we're just gonna pop this into the fridge for about 1 hour. While we wait for that to set, let's move on to our next recipe. Now we're gonna be making a Reese's dip. Going in with 1 whole block of cream cheese, about 2 tablespoons of butter here, and with the hand whisk, we're just gonna blend these 2 together. Okay, now to our whipped cream cheese, we're going in with about half a cup of peanut butter, a 1/3 cup of powdered sugar, and a tablespoon of vanilla extract. This is looking really good. Okay, now to this, I'm going in with some chopped Reese's peanut butter cups. And also, I'm gonna be adding in a little bit of chocolate chips. Man, our dip is looking absolutely stunning. You know, usually there's hummus dip, there's ranch dip. No one's ever really made a Reese's dessert dip. Now to make this look even more beautiful, we're gonna go ahead and just stick in some of that chopped Reese's peanut butter cup. Now you wanna serve this with something. The best things to serve this with are some pretzels and chopped strawberries. And there we have it, a Reese's dessert dip. Bon appetit. This is the greatest thing ever. Because that last dip was so good, we're gonna make another one, Reese's S'mores dip. And this is probably the most easiest recipe to make in this whole video. So into a ramekin cup, we're going in with some chopped Reese's cups. Measure with your heart on this one. Then we're gonna take some graham crackers, toss that into a Ziploc bag, and just crush it. Beautiful. Take some of that crushed graham crackers, sprinkle it on top of your Reese's cups. And now to the ramekin cup, we're just gonna be adding in our marshmallows. Now we're just gonna pop this into a 350-degree oven for about 7 to 10 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, our s'mores dip is ready. I'm gonna go ahead and top it off with some Reese's Pieces. Look at this, baby. That looks amazing. I'm gonna get my graham cracker all the way to the bottom. That is a beautiful s'more dip right there. That is so good. Absolutely amazing. All right, after about an hour of it chilling in the fridge, our Reese's pie is, for the most part, ready. But we're gonna have to dress this up. Drizzling some peanut butter on top here, and of course, some chocolate. Oh, yeah. This is the best pie I've ever had. Next, we're gonna be making Reese's Puppy Chow. It's the greatest snack on the planet. It's chocolatey, it's creamy, it's beautiful. Going in with 24 ounces of chocolate chips. And to our chocolate, we're going in with 1 cup of peanut butter, and we're simply just gonna toss it to the microwave until everything melts. And after about a minute, we have our melted peanut butter and chocolate. There's something beautiful about mixing peanut butter and chocolate together. Now into our chocolate mix, we're gonna go in with 12 ounces of Chex Mix cornflakes. This is what puppy chow is usually made out of. So I'm gonna just go ahead and dump that in. Whew. I'm gonna need a bigger bowl here. About half of this into another bowl here. To this, we're gonna be adding in a 1/4 cup of cacao powder and 1/2 cup of powdered sugar. Now this is the fun part. Cover it with a lid. Oh my God. Yeah, if you had a better lid, this would work better. We're just gonna dump everything into a Ziploc bag. All right, after we mix it up, our puppy chow is officially ready. I'm gonna just go ahead and dump that into my bowl. And there, my friends, we have here Reese's puppy chow. Let's try it. Honestly, the perfect snack. Next, we're gonna be making Reese's popcorn, and this one's really delicious. Into any saucepan, we're gonna go in with about 1 cup of peanut butter, 1 cup of granulated sugar, 1/2 cup of corn syrup, 1/2 cup of honey. This is gonna caramelize beautifully. And last but not least, 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract, just to bring out that flavor a bit more. I'm gonna stir this until everything starts boiling and is mixed together really well. Now I'm just gonna get some popcorn. This is microwave popcorn. Toss that into my bowl here. Now I'm gonna take a little bit of my mixture and pour that over my popcorn here. Mix this around. Now onto a baking tray lined with parchment paper. I'm gonna go ahead and toss my peanut butter popcorn on it. Now we're gonna dress up our popcorn. I'm gonna take some chopped Reese's peanut butter cups, sprinkle this around, and there you guys have it, Reese's popcorn. I am more than excited to try this. Let's go ahead and take a little bit, get some Reese's cups, some Reese's Pieces. Bon appetit. Wow. Woo! I'm gonna finish this. Next, for all my milkshake lovers, we're gonna be making Reese's milkshake. First, you gotta get your classic milkshake cup. I'm just gonna take my Nutella here and like spread it out on the outside of my cup here. Make sure it's nice and smooth. Now, around the rim of our cup, we're gonna go ahead and add in some Reese's Pieces. We're gonna go 2 layers of Reese's Pieces. That looks amazing. Okay, now to make our actual milkshake here, we're gonna take some Reese's peanut butter ice cream here. We're gonna take about 3 scoops out. And to that, we're gonna be adding in 1/2 cup of chocolate milk. This is gonna help blend everything together. Our Reese's shake is officially ready. Gonna go ahead and pour that into our cup here. Of course, we gotta go with some whipped cream. I mean, that's the classic move here. And now I'm gonna take a Reese's cup right here. And there, ladies and gentlemen, we have a Reese's milkshake. Nutella, Reese's Pieces, the whipped cream, the milkshake. Fantastic. All right, listen, all of these recipes are slowing me down, so I'm gonna be making Reese's Frappuccino to just wake me up. I'm gonna go in with some ice. This recipe, you just measure with your heart. Just a little bit of milk. Of course, 2 Reese's cups into my blender. Then I'm gonna go in with nice hot espresso. All that's left to do. goodness. Not only am I awake, but this tastes absolutely amazing. Now we're gonna be making Reese's pretzel bites. For this recipe, I'm gonna be using a whole bag of the Reese's peanut butter chips. I'm gonna be adding about half a cup of oil here, and that's because I want the viscosity of my peanut butter to be nice and smooth. And I'm just gonna pop this into the microwave till everything melts. All right, perfect. Our peanut butter has fully melted here, and you can kind of see how watery it is. All right, now that our peanut butter is ready, I'm gonna get our pretzel, and this one you wanna use a fat pretzel. You want it to be nice and thick. Go ahead and dip this into your peanut butter, lift it up, let all that peanut butter run off of it, and then just throw that onto some parchment paper. All right, while my peanut butter pretzels are still a little wet, I'm gonna go ahead and chop up some Reese's Pieces and sprinkle it all over our pretzels. Now I'm gonna pop this into the fridge so the peanut butter sets. The pretzels are officially ready. They've hardened, as you guys could see, but we're still not done yet. I wanna add a little bit more pizzazz to this. We're gonna add a chocolate drizzle on top. And now I'm just gonna pop this back into the fridge, let the chocolate set, and we're ready to eat. Time for tasting. Oh my goodness. Such a simple dish to make and it'll impress anyone. I love this one. For our next recipe, I'm giving you a bonus. It's not part of the official 21 recipes, but it's too good and too easy not to include. And this one is all thanks to the sponsor of today's video, Coopert. Coopert is a free browser extension that saves you money when you shop online. And yeah, it actually makes you money too. It finds and applies the best coupon codes automatically and gives you cash back on your purchases. Let me show you how it works. For this bonus recipe, I needed a few ingredients. So I went to Target's website and started adding everything to my cart, and at checkout, Coopert popped up, scanned through all of the available coupons, tested them one by one, and applied the best one automatically. I didn't have to do anything. And here's the kicker, Coopert also gives you cash back. You get a percentage of your purchase back into your Coopert account, and you get to cash that out through PayPal, gift card, or even directly to your bank. It works with over 200,000 online stores, and it's completely free to use. I've saved a ton with it, and I use it all the time. So if you want to try Coopert for yourself, click the link in my description and join the 6 million other people using it to save money right now. And here is our bonus recipe, Reese's S'mores. Oh my God, this is so delicious. And thank you, Coopert, for sponsoring this video. Okay, next we're gonna be making Reese's cookie cups. And this thing only takes 2 ingredients. I'm gonna first start off with some pre-made cookie dough here. I just got chocolate chip cookie dough, turn it into a ball here. And then we're gonna place the cookie dough into our small muffin tin here. Press this and kind of make a well with it. That's where our mini Reese's cups are gonna go. Feel good about that shape. Okay, I got all my cookie dough in. I did about 12 of them. I'm gonna pop this into a 350-degree oven for about 5 to 7 minutes. Alrighty. All right, after about 7 minutes here, you guys can see that the cookie dough has kind of puffed up, and this is perfect. This is exactly where you want it. Now we're gonna take our Reese's minis and just place it into the middle and press it down. Once all our chocolate is in, I'm gonna pop it back into the oven for about 6 to 8 minutes, and they should be ready. Okay, after our cookie bites have baked in the oven, I let it fully cool down. You don't wanna take it out right away or else it's gonna fall apart. A little corner there, and there you have it. This is our Reese's Cookie Bites. Literally 2 ingredients. Look how beautiful this thing came out. Reese's Cookie Cups. Cheers. Go to the next recipe. Next, we're gonna be making everyone's favorite dessert, ice cream. But of course, we're gonna make ours Reese's ice cream. To make this ice cream couldn't get any easier. Into a bowl, we're gonna go in with 1 whole can of condensed milk, 1 cup of peanut butter, and last but not least, we can't forget about the heavy cream. I'm gonna go about 2 cups of heavy cream here. That's perfect. This is exactly what we want. And of course, we can't forget about our Reese's peanut butter cup. Throw that into our ice cream mix here. All right, for my ice cream, I'm just gonna throw it into a bread loaf pan because it actually works really well. I'm gonna go throw in just a little bit of my ice cream mix in here because I'm gonna layer this with some peanut butter. And I'm just gonna go and drizzle just a little bit of that peanut butter. And the reason I'm doing this is because when the peanut butter freezes, it turns into peanut butter chips and it's unbelievable. Now I'm gonna drizzle a nice healthy amount of peanut butter here. And just for some cool little design, I'm gonna run my knife through this. Now I'm gonna pop this into the freezer until it's completely frozen. I just broke everything. And luckily we have another one that's already been setting in the freezer, and look how beautiful this has come out. Now to dress up our ice cream, we're just gonna take some Reese's peanut butter cup and then some Reese's Pieces. And here we have our Reese's ice cream. Oh my God. Because we mixed the peanut butter with the heavy cream, the texture of this ice cream is unbelievable. You guys have to make this one. Wow. Next, we're making Reese's Marshmallow Puff Bars, and this thing is absolutely delicious and easy to make. To a bowl, we're gonna be adding in 10 marshmallow pieces. We're gonna add in 3 tablespoons of peanut butter. And now we're gonna pop this into the microwave for about 30 seconds until everything melts. Now I'm just gonna mix the peanut butter into that marshmallow, and then we're gonna go in with about a cup of Reese's Puff cereal. Okay, it's gonna get very hard to kind of move this around and kind of just form it. You can make it into a triangle, you can make it into a dinosaur shape. You can do anything with this. Once I got it to the desired shape that I want, plop this onto a plate. I gotta add chocolate to it, so I'm gonna add some chocolate drizzle on top. Ooh. I'm gonna set this in the fridge for about 10 minutes, and we're ready to take a bite. And after sitting for 15 minutes, it's ready. Reese's Marshmallow Puff Bar. This is like an on-the-go cereal bar. I absolutely love it. Okay, we had the Reese's Frappuccino, but now we're having Reese's Iced Latte. This one is gonna taste even better. I'm gonna go in with some milk. You're probably wondering to yourself, why are we putting milk in a bowl? Well, because I'm gonna take some Reese's Puff and we're gonna throw that into our milk. And all I'm gonna do is let the milk absorb that Reese's Puff flavor. It's been about 10 minutes and I think the cereal has released all this flavor into the milk, so we got the milk tasting like Reese's Puff. Take a strainer, remove the cereal out of here. That's amazing. Into our cup, we're gonna go in with some ice. You can make this a hot latte if you want, but I love iced anything. And then we've got my Reese's Puff milk in there. And then we're gonna go in with our espresso. I got a double shot espresso here. Oh my goodness. All right, now to this, I'm gonna be adding some Cool Whip. And just to take this over the moon, we're gonna top it with some Reese's Puff cereal. There we have it, Reese's Latte. No. I can't believe we just made this. I think I just made my favorite coffee drink ever. This is unbelievable. Now we're gonna be making Reese's Apple Nachos. We've all had regular nachos, but have you ever had a Reese's Apple Nacho? Let me show you how to make it. So we're just gonna get an apple and we're gonna slice it into thin pieces here. That seems about the perfect size right here. So to a plate, I'm just gonna lay down my apple. I'm not gonna overlap my apples because I want the flavor to be on every single apple here. All right, to my apples, I'm gonna go ahead and drizzle some melted peanut butter. And of course, we wanna add some chocolate to that as well. And then I'm gonna dress it up with some chopped Reese's peanut butter cup here. And to that, I'm gonna be adding Reese's Pieces. And last but not least, I'm gonna add in just a little bit more drizzle of the peanut butter and chocolate. And finally, we have our Reese's Apple Nachos. I'm definitely making this for my next party. Now we're gonna be making one of my favorite breakfast items, Reese's French Toast Rolls. To do this, we're gonna take some white bread and just cut off the crust here. Then we're gonna take a rolling pin and just flatten out our bread. This will kind of stretch it out as well, which is perfect. That's exactly what we're going for. On half of it, I'm gonna spread some peanut butter. And then on the other half, I'm gonna put Nutella, or you could put chocolate spread. And now we're just gonna simply roll these up. Boom, just like that. After I got all my French toast rolled up, to 2 eggs, I'm gonna add in a 1/4 cup of milk, and we're just gonna mix it together here. And to my pan, I'm gonna throw in some butter here. Take a rolled up French roll, dip this into my egg wash, and just make sure everything gets covered. And then we're just gonna simply toss this onto our pan. And all I'm going for is browning on all sides here. You don't wanna burn your French toast. And this is perfect. This is exactly how we want it. Okay, once our French toast rolls are all cooked, we wanna make a sugar and cinnamon mix. And now I'm just gonna take my French toast roll, make sure everything gets covered. I want it to look like that. And of course, we're not done yet. We gotta dress this up a little bit more. So I'm just gonna go ahead and drizzle some melted peanut butter right on top. And of course, we're gonna add some chocolate. And ladies and gentlemen, there we have it, Reese's French toast rolls. Oh, my mouth is so watery. Cheers. I don't know how these recipes just keep getting better and better, but I'm in love. All right, I got myself a rotten banana, so we're gonna be making Reese's banana bread. To make this recipe is actually really simple. You need 3 rotten bananas. You want them to be rotten because they release this sugar that's absolutely delicious in banana bread. You're probably seeing mine steaming a little bit. That's because I threw mine in the oven because they weren't rotten enough. So that's a little hack. If you have ripe bananas, just toss them into a 350-degree oven for like 10 minutes and you'll get yourself rotten banana. All right, now that my bananas are in a bowl, we're just gonna take a fork and we wanna mash up the bananas. To it, we're gonna be adding 1 cup of flour, 3/4 cup of sugar, about 1/3 cup of neutral oil, 1/3 cup of milk, and finally 1 whole egg. Sorry, we also wanna add in 1 teaspoon of baking powder. This is what's gonna make it rise. Whisk everything together until fully incorporated. Okay, to make this Reese's flavor, we're gonna take some Reese's peanut butter cup here and chop it up, toss this into our banana mix, and then we're just gonna fold it in there. And that's gonna melt and become velvety, peanut buttery, chocolatey. It's gonna be absolutely amazing. Now that our banana bread mix is fully ready, into a bread loaf pan, I'm just gonna toss in that mixture. To this, we're gonna top it off with some more chopped up Reese's peanut butter cups. And now I'm just gonna simply toss this into a 350-degree oven for about 1 hour. Okay, after our banana bread comes out of the oven, I let this fully cool down because if you flip it out too quick, you're gonna ruin the entire banana cake. Once it's fully cooled down, you wanna take a cutting board or you can take a plate, place it on top here and just flip it over. Ooh, baby, such a beautiful looking banana bread, but we're not done. I've had many banana cakes in my life, but never one that looked this amazing. Ooh. My mouth can't figure out what's going on right now. I gotta stop. I'm gonna eat this whole cake. Let's move on to the next recipe. Move on. I gotta go. Next, we're gonna be making no-bake Reese's cookies. Yeah, you heard me right, no-bake. This is gonna be super easy. Into a saucepan, I'm gonna go in with 1 cup of light corn syrup. The reason we're using light corn syrup is because when this caramelizes, it's like heaven on earth. About 1 cup of sugar and 1 cup of peanut butter. Now on medium heat, I'm just gonna keep stirring this until everything melts and kind of turns into this like mush. And this is exactly the consistency that you want right here. Now into a bowl, I wanna go in with 2 cups of Rice Krispie treats. And then we're gonna just go ahead and drop in our peanut butter sugar mixture. And then just make sure we coat everything with this mixture here. And while it's still a little bit warm, we're gonna go in with 1/2 cup of chocolate chips. And as much as you really want, chopped Reese's peanut butter. Okay, once our mixture has slightly cooled down, now you just wanna take as big or as small of a cookie you wanna make. Honestly, you can shape it into anything you want. This is just a way for you to get creative and do whatever you want. It could be a triangle cookie. And then we have it, no-bake Reese's cookies. I never thought cookies could be this easy, but here it is. Bon appetit. Velvety, peanut buttery, Reese's-y, beautiful. Next, we're gonna be making Reese's peanut butter cup pancakes, and it only takes 3 ingredients, so also very easy. Into my bowl, I'm gonna go in with about 1 cup of my pancake mix here. I'm just gonna put enough water until I get the thickness that I want. All right, perfect. This is the exact thickness I want right here. Okay, now all we wanna do is take a Reese's cup and we're just gonna dip this into our pancake batter. And now all we're gonna do with this is just cook it on our pan. And be careful here, because this thing cooks really fast. It's pretty quick here. Oh. All right, our pancakes are fully ready, and now we're just gonna dust it with some powdered sugar. And there we have it, Reese's peanut butter cup pancakes. Having pancakes stuffed with Reese's peanut butter cup has to be one of the best pleasures in life. Look at that, it's like nice and melted chocolate. I'm not gonna be making any regular pancakes anymore. It's always gonna be Reese's from now on. Next, we're gonna be making mini Reese's Skillet cookies. I'm gonna be using this mini graham cracker skillet right here. You can buy it at the store, it's easy to find. And to that, I'm gonna be adding 2 Reese's peanut butter cups right into the center. And then I'm gonna get some cookie dough here. I'm gonna use the warmth of my hand to make this easy to work with, flatten this out. And then we wanna take the sheet of cookie dough and place this right on top of our skillet and kind of pinch it into place here. Make sure it covers everything. Kind of want it to look like this. On the edge of the skillet, you wanna pinch the cookie dough ever so lightly, just so it kind of adheres to the skillet. We're gonna pop this into a 350-degree oven for about 10 to 15 minutes until the cookie has fully baked. Okay, after about 15 minutes, our cookie skillet is ready. I let this fully cool down. And for this one, we're going with Reese's peanut butter ice cream, baby. Get a nice big scoop here, and we're gonna go right in the middle with that scoop. And of course, we're not done. We're gonna dress this up with some melted peanut butter, and of course, you guessed it, some melted chocolate. And there we have a mini Reese's cookie skillet. What a perfect little dessert right here. Cheers. That's ridiculous. The combination of that warm cookie with ice cream, so good. Now we're gonna make one of the more healthier desserts, Reese's Overnight Oats. For all my oat lovers out there, this is a solid recipe, and this is how we make it. Into a bowl, I'm gonna go in with 1 cup of rolled oats here, about half a cup of milk, 2 tablespoons of Greek yogurt that gives that sour flavor that's unbelievable. And lastly, we're gonna put in 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. And now we're just gonna mix this all together and just make sure everything gets some love here. Now, once everything is mixed together, I'm gonna just take in some chopped Reese's peanut butter cups and toss that in there. And into any cup that you might have, just go ahead and toss in your oats. Beautiful. Once I put my oats into a cup, I let this sit for about 30 minutes. Then I'm gonna drizzle some chocolate on top. And then of course, I'm gonna top it off with some more chopped Reese's peanut butter cups right here. And now we're gonna toss this into the fridge overnight. Reese's overnight. Our overnight oats is ready. After a long night's sleep, it's ready. Reese's Overnight Oats. I love that we put the chocolate on top because now we get a nice little shell we could break into. Oh, the shell just came right off. This looks amazing. Cheers. Whoa. I can't believe we made a dessert that's not only healthy, but absolutely delicious. As a Reese's lover, this was such a fun video to make. Let me know which one was your favorite in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.